USC has defeated Arizona in triple overtime. It's time to empty the notebook, presented by Roll 'em Up Taquitos. It was a wild one at the Coliseum Saturday night, but USC showed resolve and ultimately found a way to win. This was the Trojans' first triple overtime win in program history, and is tied for the most overtime periods in school history. USC's comeback from a 17-point deficit was its largest under head coach Lincoln Riley and the largest since the 2020 season. Head coach Lincoln Riley pointed to USC's work in the offseason on situational ball when explaining how the Trojans were able to successfully pull off a unique play call for the game-winning 2-point conversion. Riley said, quote, "We've been working on it. I'm glad we had the confidence to get it done. It was something that gave Caleb Williams a chance to run it or throw it. Guys executed it in the end, and that's what you practice for, those moments." Head coach Lincoln Riley noted after the game that Jacoby Covington's second quarter interception was ultimately the turning point for USC on Saturday. The cornerback's first career interception came at the right time and ultimately earned him the game ball. Riley praised USC's defense for keeping the team in the game Saturday night, saying, quote, "Our defense, I thought, really stiffened up there in the second quarter. That's what allowed us to get back in it. That energized our entire team and our sideline. Obviously, you don't want to put yourself in that hole, but when you're in it, man, you can either just feel sorry for yourself or dig yourself out, and we dug." Even when quarterback Caleb Williams is having an off night, he still reigns as one of USC's most valuable players. The quarterback was 14 of 25 for 205 yards on Saturday with one passing touchdown. Though it was an uncharacteristic night through the air for Williams, the Heisman winner still got it done with his legs, scoring 3 rushing touchdowns, each one accomplished with impressive effort. Williams has scored 28 total touchdowns through 6 games, the most by a Pac-12 player in the last 20 seasons. The quarterback described his mindset after the game, saying, quote, "Mental toughness, keep fighting, keep believing. That's what you do as a leader. That's what you do as a quarterback for the team. Keep fighting." Overall, running back Marshawn Lloyd finished with 86 yards on 15 carries with 1 touchdown, marking his 3rd straight game with 80-plus rushing yards. Wide receiver Brendan Rice recorded 96 yards on 4 receptions, which also marked his 3rd consecutive game with 80-plus receiving yards. Head coach Lincoln Riley ultimately pointed to the strength of USC's culture, praising his team for coming together when tested on Saturday. Riley said, quote, "Anytime you go down 17-0, you've got a mountain to climb, and we certainly had a lot of moments where we didn't play very well in the beginning of the game, but our teams fight and resolve to get back and find a way to win. With some of the craziness that happened in this game, I'm really proud of. A lot of teams don't win this game. You go down 17-0 and you don't recover. We had multiple opportunities where I think if our culture wasn't strong enough, then I think we would have folded." Riley set the tone for the second half of USC's season with his final statement in Saturday's press conference, saying, quote, "My expectations are higher than anybody's. I want to score every time we have the ball. In reality, that's not going to happen, and you can either panic or you can get back on it. We didn't play our best tonight by any stretch, but one game to another, I wouldn't count us out just yet." USC has now started each season 6-0 in the Lincoln Riley era, and the last time that was accomplished prior to Riley was in 2006. That's going to wrap it up here at the Coliseum. It's officially rivalry week, so stay tuned for coverage of USC versus Notre Dame all week long.